Hey, it's Noah again, and that's right, the Dreadful Whispers Steam store page is now public. No, you can't buy and play the game just yet, but you can actually head over to Steam, type the Dreadful Whispers in the search box and find my game. That feels awesome. You can also wishlist the game, meaning that you'll receive an email from Steam when the game actually releases. So yeah, consider doing that if you don't want to accidentally miss launch day. The mini wishlist trailer at the start of the video isn't the proper launch trailer, of course, just a small call to action. I will upload the longer, cool launch trailer 3 weeks before the game can actually be played. Now, do I have an exact launch date planned out yet? Yes, I do. But I don't want to share it just yet in case big unexpected problems turn up in the near future, forcing me to push it back and disappoint people. Everything feels so real at this point. My game is on Steam, people can wishlist it. This is crazy and scary. The comforting thought that I have is that I learned so much while making this game, seriously. So if the worst case scenario happens with people really disliking the game, getting mega negative Steam reviews, bugs appearing everywhere, I still grew as a developer and have gained lots of precious experience. And no one can take that away from me, which is awesome. But I'm excited and so thankful I built this amazing game dev community on YouTube. The Steam store page has been public for a couple days now, and I've had close to 0 wishlist of my game. That gives me a taste of how things are for thousands of developers around the world who release a game with no audience. And that game can be amazing, but due to the size of Steam and the amount of games being released every single day, it's so easy for it to be just forgotten and completely ignored. It's very important to build an audience, do it through YouTube, work with a publisher who already has a massive audience, make devlogs on popular forums. Just take action on that, if not you'll need a lot of luck for your game to even get noticed. Now, Milanote is the awesome tool I use to plan out my projects and have a clearer vision of the things I need to get done. Here's everything I need to do to complete the Dreadful Whispers. This plan will probably change a bit more in the following weeks, but I have something pretty solid figured out at this point. Planning my project like this gives me more confidence. Many times I felt like development on the Dreadful Whispers would never ever end, but with things laid out in front of me, it all seems possible and a lot less daunting. I highly recommend you try out Milanote. The interface is easy to use and extremely intuitive. It's all in a neat drag and drop style. I can make checklists, add images, arrows to show how everything fits together, simple comments. It's like this big creative wall I can customize and beautify as much as I like. Note that there's also some great pre-made templates you can use to quickly get started with a nice structure for your project. And I also love how you can invite team members in, so you all have access to the project plan. For example, you can keep the team more organized by writing a to-do list for the artist, programmer and musician. Next time they hop into Milanote, they'll immediately know what needs to get done. So Milanote, go check it out, it's incredible, and all my projects, be that the Dreadful Whispers or new YouTube videos, are being planned and organized right there. It's all in one tidy place. So the main big things I need to do to finish the game are the launch trailer for the Dreadful Whispers. I'm of course using Mark Brown's awesome video on the topic to help me out with that. I also need to implement Steam achievements. I've already got started on that, having implemented the Steamworks plugin inside of Unity. Initially I was worried this would be horribly complex, but it turned out to be pretty easy and straightforward. These are the only 2 lines of code I need to type in to unlock a Steam achievement. Just put the name of the achievement between quotation marks and it will unlock itself. I'll have a great tutorial on the topic linked in the description. So, I need to make a trailer, handle achievements, and of course simply finish the game. Add something cool for players that find every single collectible, fix any bug I can possibly find, finish the credits and about pages to include new Patreon supporters and amazing people that have helped playtest the game. Like Jonas, he's given me some awesome feedback and has been an amazing help getting TDW working on Steam. His game dev channel is top notch and he's also recently set up his own Steam store page for his game Will You Snail. Consider wishlisting that as well. And again, big thanks to Couch Ferret Makes Games. This awesome dude mapped out the order of tons of levels in the Dreadful Whispers to help me spot bugs and the game's pacing. He's got a quality game dev channel too, so definitely deserves every single bit of support. Anyway, I'll then be busy sending free Steam keys to Let's Players and Games Press to hopefully have them try the game out and make videos or reviews about it. Now, making the Dreadful Whispers has been such a crazy and enriching game dev journey. It's such a massive challenge, from staying motivated on a longer project to handling all the technical issues that come up from having a game made up of more than 200 scenes. And then there was uploading the game on Steam and trying my very best to upload consistent YouTube videos while working on this big project, and saying no to other great game ideas that came to my mind, knowing I needed to stay focused on the task at hand. And recently there's been the Mac and Linux problems. Initially I wanted to upload a Windows, Mac and Linux build of the game to Steam. First thing I get while trying to play the game on Mac though is extreme lag and cutscenes that don't even work but give me a black screen. Any attempts made to fix things have been in vain, and I don't even know where to start with Linux. So I have two options: try and solve these problems, or just focus on keeping sane and making a great solid Windows build. I'm going to go for option 2. Now, I'm not saying no forever for those two platforms, but at launch the game will only be available on Windows. And if the game does really well, I'll probably hire someone to help me out with making the game work on Mac, Linux, and perhaps even the Nintendo Switch. With that hard decision made, this project is so close to completion, and I've never been more excited about launching something in my whole life. We're getting closer and closer to Blackthorn Prod's most important moment ever, a Steam launch, so stay tuned, this journey isn't over, we're just reaching the most exciting parts right now. Thanks so much for watching, and here's an extra massive thank you to my patrons for supporting me financially every month. You're all awesome. Okay, cheers.